Okay, hello everyone. In this video I'm going to present some basic facts about quadratic equations, and we are going to cover the following three key points. The first one is form of quadratic equation. The second one is what coefficients are. It's meant coefficients of quadratic expressions, and the formula, and we will see why coefficients are important. So let us go to the first one. So the general form of a quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, where a has to be different from 0, b can be any real number, and c can also be any real number. So that is a quadratic equation, and we can immediately give some examples, like x squared plus 3x plus 1 equals 0. Remember, whenever you have x squared alone or x alone, that means that the coefficient is 1. So in this case, a equals 1, b equals 3, and c equals 1. That's always important to identify the coefficients, If you have like x squared minus 3x minus 1 equals 0, then again your a is 1, b is now minus 3, and c is now again minus 1. So that's important to know. So we already have now stepped into part 2, which are coefficients. So if we have ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, a, b, and c are called coefficients. Now be careful here, they are given with plus, and as you have seen in this example, and I will again stress the importance of this example here. This example is important. Why? Because so even though a, b, and c are positive, in a concrete example they are any real numbers, so they can be negative as well. So if you have minus 2x squared plus 3x minus 1 equals 0, the question is now, what is a, b, and c? So you can write ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, and then you can match. So a is negative 2, b is 3, and c is minus 1. So you can write a equals negative 2, b equals 3, c equals negative 1. Now we will see why this is important, but for this moment you just need to make sure that you understand what the coefficients are. Now we have the third part, which is the formula. So there is a formula for solving quadratic equations. So if we have ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, then the formula is In the denominator it is 2a minus b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac. So this is the quadratic, it's called quadratic formula. And you can see quadratic formula has coefficients a, c, a. That's the reason why coefficients are important to identify. And that is also the reason why it is important to know the sign of the coefficients. And we will see one example now. So solve x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. So you can pause the video and try, and we will give the solution. So the first step are coefficients. There are basically two steps. So if you see, I can write here again 1 times. So a is 1, b is negative 5, and c is 6. Now we can use this formula. So x12 equals minus b, so minus in the brackets minus 5 plus and minus in the brackets minus 5 squared minus 4 times 1 times 6 over 2 times 1, because a is 1. That is 5 plus minus 25 minus 24 over, okay, this is maybe too big, 24 over 2. That is 5 plus minus 1 over 2. x1 is 5 plus 1 over 2, 6 over 2, which is 3. 5 minus 1 over 2, which is 2. So x1 is 3, x2 is 2. So that is the example, and in the following videos we are going to see more examples. Once again, make sure you understand what are the coefficients and how to put them in the formula. Thank you.